Hey everyone, today we're going to go over this part slot real quick. It's actually two separate part slots, but I just combined them all for the sake of the video. I didn't want to have to make two. So this was ultimately about $200. I don't remember which sets came with which lot, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I think it was about even 5 in one and 6 in the other. There are 11 sets here, and one of those being the, what's it called? The speeder from Indoor, the one with the scout trooper. Lost my train of thought for a second there. So this lot might not necessarily at first look like it's worth $200, but in my opinion, it actually is, and I'll tell you why. These Star Wars sets are more valuable than probably 75% of the MOCists and LEGO fans think they are. For one thing, all of the new armor plate sizes in different weird colors. Like orange, it's not a weird color for Hero Factory, but it is kind of rare. And they gave us one of these big armor plates, 2 of them in standard orange and then 2 printed ones in orange. Also, they gave us these dish pieces in orange and this fairly usable body plate. Obviously, the heads are a little bit creepy, or just slightly. Honestly, being around them for so long, they only moved around a few times at night, and I've only seen one of them blink. But besides that, really nothing weird has happened. So, I actually have grown to love them a lot. Besides a few of their heads, like this guy, I don't know, there's just something off with him. But really, it's not that bad. A lot of action figures have really bad heads. A few of these guys were missing pieces out of the box, like he was missing that red Lego visor piece that went right here. And a few of them are missing their feet, and that's due to me because I've been mock building recently. I've been doing it a lot, and so some of them are missing hands and feet and maybe some back armor plates. So if you see that, don't think that I bought a terrible deal because, I mean, it might not be the best deal to, at least to some people, but almost all of them were 100% complete. If you see missing pieces, that's most likely from me. There is one thing to be said about these guys, though. Almost all of them have not necessarily the most usable body armor plates because they're so printed. They're heavily printed. You could use these own soldiers, but it would have to be a futuristic soldier. You could use this one on a knight that kind of looks like chainmail a little bit. This one would also be one that would have to be used on probably a sci-fi soldier. So most of their body armor plates aren't the most usable. But figures like K2SO, this is one of my favorite sets. I also took his shoulder plates off, if y'all were wondering. But this is one of my favorite sets from this Star Wars series. Besides probably General Grievous and Darth Vader, this is one of the most usable Star Wars sets. Also, it's very affordable. He's 196 pieces, I believe, and he's typically around $30. And so that's pretty good, especially when you consider what all he has. He has one of these cylinder pieces, or more of a disc piece. I don't know what they're called. I'm not good with part names, but this is a very useful piece for building. Also, some of these cylinders in silver. That's very nice. Also, a very small ribbed tube piece. I think most people call them flex tubes, but that's nice. I'm not sure if you can even see it. It's hard to see. It's just like this piece, but very short. But this is a very useful set. Poe, like I said, he has some very useful armor plates. So he was a mock, or I mean not a mock. I've been doing too many reviews. He's a set that honestly, take him or leave him. I wouldn't have bought him by himself, but whenever he comes in a lot, I'm like, hey, that's not a bad deal. With other sets, I'll definitely get him. He also comes with one of these flex tube pieces. Those are very useful. I like getting those. They're they're so nice for mock building. Fin comes with a lot of dark tan. That's really nice. I love dark tan. Comes with 4 of these fin pieces, or these panel pieces. The Scout Trooper comes with 3 of these very good armor plates in white. And then, oh wait, no, he has 4 of them. I forgot he had some on his shins. I thought he had one on his back. But he had one of these dish armor plates on his back, but I took that off also. So it's obviously not there. Another cool thing that you can do with these guys is typically they have one of these pieces either on their thigh or their lower leg or the back of their calf, so you can put their gun, which that's cool. This is just a standard New Order Stormtrooper. This pistol didn't actually go with him, but is it just me, or are his arms way too short? I'm just saying, I think they should be extended a little bit, but he's pretty useful. This piece right here, I love that piece so much. I'm glad that so many MOCs in this series come with it, because it's not exactly the easiest to get. Then there's Kylo Ren. I don't remember him having this broken helmet piece. I think that's from the 9th Star Wars. I wish I didn't remember that. I don't like that movie. But that's for a completely different channel to discuss, not mine. But I don't remember him having that, because I remembered him having this one, which I don't know where this one came from or where that one came from. They just both came in the MOC. Or they both came in the lot. Like I said, I've been reviewing too much. This one, I believe, was the original. I don't know. There might be 2 Kylo Rens, but I didn't look very closely at all the different sets. I just know that there's a Kylo Ren, and I'm not sure where the broken head came from. This guy, very useful also. He has 2 of those interesting armor plate pieces. I like these. They're pretty scarce. I don't have that many in my bins, so I like having them. Very useful. I love all these dish shoulder pieces. They're pretty cool. They're sometimes hard to use because they can, you know, they can limit the movement. These guys don't have the worst arm movement, but as you can see, they do fall off pretty easily. This guy, I took a few pieces off of him. Honestly, don't like him. He gave us some flesh-colored armor and a flesh-colored joint, so that's interesting. He gave us this pretty cool cape piece and that very usable armor plate right there as well. That's a very nice armor add-on. You can slap it on an armor plate and it will instantly add a little bit of visual interest to your MOC. And this is a Dark Trooper. I really like this tiny cape piece with those, I guess those are ammo boxes or some type of weapon holder. Also, he uses minifigure spike or hand claws, whatever you'd call those. I think those originally came with Wolverine. Probably a very old Wolverine set. Those are really cool, though. He's also missing stuff on his back because of me. And then the Praetorian Guard. I think he's missing a few pieces. I think he had an arm twist that was really lame, probably. I really don't really like twists in sets. He came with these excellent armored plates. I think he was the only set ever, I think, to come with these. And of course they're in red. Red is a good color, but why couldn't they have given us those in like dark gray or something? You could make awesome knights. Yeah, he also gave us this cape piece, which is nice. And a few more printed red armor plates, which are cool. Then here's all the Technic pieces for the speeder. It's really cool. There are also some guns. For whatever reason, whoever previously owned this, he rubbed off the orange on these 2, I guess, shoulder capes. I don't know what you'd call them. Maybe Maybe they're supposed to be shoulder armor, but they don't really look like it. But for whatever reason, they rubbed off the orange. I don't know why. It's odd. But they did. I don't really care necessarily, but it is what it is. I probably wouldn't have necessarily used those anyway. There's a few cool weapons in here. I think I accidentally put this head in there, thinking that I took it off, because I actually have two of these guys, as you can see, but I don't remember exactly how that came to be in this bin. There are a few pieces that don't belong, but, I mean, this is a lot of Technic pieces. I really like this knife piece also. This came with the Praetorian Guard. I think it's really cool. Also, this came with 3 of these, which they're pretty cool and very usable. I could see them being used as shoulder armor plates, maybe. Or these, I think, specifically were used as the exhaust for the speeder. Or maybe they were used for the front of the speeder engines. I can't remember exactly. Also, they gave us one of these Lego rim pieces in black, which is cool. And I know it's around here somewhere, but they gave us one of these in black. This is a very useful piece. I think it went just like this. That's a cool barrel or a cool exhaust piece. Yeah, but there's a lot of usable stuff in this lot. So was this worth $200? Personally, I think it is. Whatever you think, please tell me in the comments, though. I'm interested to hear your thoughts if you stuck around this far. And that's really all I have to say in this video. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos.